As we exit 2023, Intrepid just had to bless us one more time with another surprise. This entire week actually has been insane. The Rangers showcase was dope. The Alpha 2 quarter frame announcement, which was quarter 3 if you haven't heard, were pretty lit. Last month, Steven told us to be on the lookout for the Ashes of Creation launcher to be updated. And of course, a few days before Christmas, which was last night, we get it. Fortunately, I still have the launcher on my desktop and it got updated. So if you haven't seen the new trailer, here it goes. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That new trailer really did have me gassed. I'm still gassed up, to be honest with you. The visuals, the music, and just, all of the emotions. We all have been waiting so long, so it's coming to an end, and it's really nice to see. Speaking of looking great, that Rangers showcase was something else. If you didn't get to see the Rangers showcase, you really missed out on something great. The stream starts with Steven and a few of the devs in the Riverlands as usual. From there, we got right into the showcase of the different Ranger abilities. Now, this was just like the updated Cleric showcase, as in, time was set aside for each ability to be shown. Now, for the most part, it's pretty much what you would expect from a Ranger in an MMO. The abilities that we saw last year, such as Snipe and Airstrike, are still here, and dog, they look great. I will say though, Airstrike has been updated to allow for more movement, which is sort of scary when you think about it. Steven also confirmed that the Ranger is second in terms of mobility, only after the Rogue. From what we've seen, the Ranger is going to be super tough to deal with because of their mobility and their kit. The abilities that stood out to me the most though were the Ranger's marks and hunts. Essentially, this allows you to prepare to do more damage to your targets. We saw 3 different marks: the mark of the bear, mark of the tiger, and mark of the raven. Example, the mark of the tiger increases the critical chance against the target by 50%. Now, similar to marks, we got to see hunts as well, and instead of being a debuff for the target, these are more of a buff for you. We got to see 3 of these as well: hunt of the bear, hunt of the tiger, and hunt of the raven. Now, the hunt of the tiger here imbues yourself with a 10% increased critical chance. So see how they're similar when attached to a mob compared to yourself? The Ranger is also able to imbue their ammo, which is pretty lit as well. There's weighted, which snares your target, barbed, which makes your enemy bleed, and concussive, which staggers your enemy. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, the Ranger's OP, because until we see every class that's detailed on the same level as the Ranger, or as whatever other class we get that's detailed to a greater extent, you really can't make any judgments. So right now, I'm kind of chilling. Everything looks good. We got to see a little of the skill tree, and of course, that's going to allow you to play a certain way, but what really got me hype was what we saw after that, and that was the weapon skill tree. Now, Each weapon has its own skill tree, which is insane. The weapon skill tree allows you to switch up your combos, making them longer or shorter. When some of these combos are done, some buffs are even executed, which is insane. Seeing this specific showcase has really shown me that we're going to have a lot on our hands and have so many choices in terms of how we play and execute. I'm not gonna lie, builds are one thing that I know I'm gonna spend a ton of time on because it's one of those things that you constantly have to test over and over, right? I want my character to be so optimal, and I think that comes with a lot of testing. No, I know that comes with a lot of testing, right? So I'm definitely gonna be at my PC for a few hours just trying to figure out what's what. I personally think the Ranger Showcase was a solid way to end the year, honestly. Especially since we got the Alpha 2 quarter frame, which again is in quarter 3 of 2024. It didn't overshadow the announcement, and it wasn't so out of place that we didn't care. The two announcements stood tall by each other, and I think it worked out really well for them. It's time to strap in though, as we prepare for the wait ahead of us. This year literally flew by, so I can only imagine the news, showcases, and the hype build up for Alpha 2. I'm telling y'all, man, Intrepid right now, they're locked in. This is the final countdown. Alpha 2 is gonna tell us all about the project and if people genuinely want to continue to wait and support the game until and or after release. The combat is looking good too. Now, in my last video, I briefly mentioned how there was combat shown in the Ranger Showcase because that's how Steven was showing off his abilities. Next month is gonna show us what we really wanna see though. I'm really excited for that. Listen, the giveaway ends tomorrow. If you haven't entered, be sure to get on there and enter it if you want a chance to win a free Alpha 2 key, that is. Really quick before we get out of here, guys. So the trailer came out last night. It had some really cool music. So what I did was I rapped over it, and I was gonna put that segment in this video today, but I see that some other creators are having some issues with the track that was uploaded with the Ashes of Creation launcher. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to upload that because I don't want to get in trouble. So I'll have to find another way to make it up to you guys. I just wanted to give you guys the heads up. I really wanted y'all to hear it, honestly, but hey, what are you gonna do? Yo, what did you think of the Ranger Showcase? Please let your boy know in the comment section below. If you haven't created an Ashes of Creation account yet, feel free to use my link in the description. If you're looking for a Discord to come kick it in, come chill with us. We be chilling, man, I promise. If you want to stay up to date with me, feel free to follow me on X and Twitch where I stream the live monthly updates, all right? Listen, man, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Y'all be safe out there, okay? Take care.